Hi, we're live. Welcome to 95.3 The Noise. I'm Kaylin.
I'm Dakota.
And I'm Justin.
So,
Hey, Justin. How are you doing?
Good. You know, just hopping around.
Nothing's changed at all, huh?
nothing at all.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope.
Okay. I feel it's only been like 12 seconds. And I feel like we've already run that joke to the ground too much.
Yeah, this is not Justin.
Who are you?
I'm
A random dude we met on the street.
I'm Nathan. I'm friends of Dakota and Kaylin.
And Justin, I guess.
And
but
Justin,
Justin's
yeah,
not here.
but he's not
at,
here.
I think he's at the acapella group right now.
Yeah, something for an acapella group or
Yeah, he's doing more music.
yeah, more
Than us.
music than we'll ever do in our lives.
You have a saxophone here. So, you can't really say that. You played music today.
I guess.
haven't.
Anyways, this is Make It or Break It on WGUR 95.3 The Noise. Before we go into anything for this beginning stuff, I feel like Nathan needs to sort of introduce himself because in the beginning of our show, we all introduced each other with like our experiences with music and some of our favorite artists. So why don't you do that?
Okay. I've taken guitar lessons since 5th grade. I've also taken piano lessons recently, voice lessons for a few years. I am also going to be a guitar minor next semester.
Oh,
So I am technically a music minor right now. My favorite artists would probably be the Beatles, Prince, and recently Electric Guest.
Oh yeah, we should probably play one of their songs on this show sometime, but we
Maybe. We play a lot of weird stuff. We don't really play
yeah.
mainstream.
Speaking of which, all right, I won't go off on that tangent because I was gonna talk about how they still haven't added the one song that I was gonna play like almost a month ago.
Because Irma, but still.
Yeah, Irma just ruins everything. Like, I don't trust anyone named Irma now. Like,
My best friend's listening to this live and she's in love with the Beatles. Like, she's named after Abbey Road.
Really?
So she was like, yes, Beatles.
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 Anything new that's happened this week? I honestly have been super busy this week, so.
I've been watching The Office.
That's all you have to say for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I've been reading some assigned reading
Okay,
for class
that's cool.
pretty much all my free time.
And I was honestly hoping that you two would have something to say because my life's not interesting enough to have.
Dakota, me, and some of our friends are going to a farm later.
Oh yeah.
Oh, isn't that the honors field trip?
Oh yeah.
It would have been fun to
It
do
was-
that. I like farms.
What was it? Babe and Sage? Bab and Sage?
Babe and Sage.
Too bad I'm not in honors, but I wanted to enjoy my freshman
You're-
year.
We are enjoying our freshman year.
Yes.
You had to go to all the honors things.
We lost some trivia last night.
Yeah.
We had a blast.
Yeah, the name of our team was the Supreme Meme Dream Team, okay?
Where was trivia?
It was just at the honors.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was somewhat worth it, even though most of it was about sports. So we got like only half of the questions right.
Ooh, yeah, I'd get none of them. I'm bad at sports.
And one about like a race car. We were close.
Yeah. So I kind of want to go off of what we were talking about last week and how we were saying that Cardi B was soon to take the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100 with Bodak Yellow. And update to that, she actually did, making her the second female rapper by herself to have a #1. The first one being Laurel Hill's Doo Wop back in 1998, if I remember correctly, which was 19 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or 18, depending.
It
19?
it doesn't, considering that we're in the latter part of this year, it's unlikely that it's 18, but
Okay, still.
yeah, but that's a feat.
Yeah.
It's a really big feat, especially considering that before that we had someone like Taylor Swift holding the spot.
She's falling down.
Yeah, she's all the way down to number 3 this week. I'm kind of surprised by that.
And there's a red arrow that's pointing downwards.
Yes, that's
Meaning that she's heading down. And we don't have to listen to her "Look What You Made Me Do" anymore, because that's
because
kind of annoying.
because the charts dictate what we have to listen to. It's required at all times. That's exactly.
How long did
what it is.
her last 19 stay at number 1?
Like, I think 6 or 7 weeks. So if anything, it's kind of she's sort of on the decline. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
In fact, the other single that she had, hold up, it originally peaked at like number 4, but 3 weeks later. It's I honestly can't even find it. Hold up. Where is it? It's at 34. 34.
I mean, like when 1989 came out, it seemed like the hits radio station on satellite radio played a Taylor Swift song probably every 30 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like, actually,
Wait.
every 30 minutes.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that they still do now, but I guess the sales and the streams don't really reflect that, you know?
Yeah.
And the weird thing is she's been putting her music on Spotify. So
But wasn't she complaining about people like ripping her music off YouTube? Wasn't like a
No,
really
that
big thing?
No, that was with Spotify, how like they barely pay her any money, even though she gets like millions upon billions of streams for her music.
I thought that she was one of those artists that's like, oh, I don't care about the money.
Well, she may say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in the end, even she added her music back because she got 100 million digital sales. So in the end, it was I don't even know what the point of her taking the music off of Spotify was in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you really like the music, you're gonna buy it.
Yeah.
Like, I have a bunch of CDs and records and all that.
Yeah,
I'm a weird kid.
Well, she did that like Target exclusive, which had the 3 bonus tracks. Then she just released those as singles anyway. So
Yeah. Hey, can we talk about how Justin Bieber is number 5 and he's going downwards as well?
That is not 5.
35.
35.
I can't read numbers.
Yeah, but honestly, I think Justin Bieber is more of a feature artist now because maybe it's the fact that people saw Blood Pop next to the song Friends, by the way, if you don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know what we're talking about.
well, it seemed to me like amazingly the song was actually less complex than his previous singles.
Wow.
Yeah, it was it honestly sounded a fair bit like Sorry, and considering that Blood Pop did produce Sorry, I don't know, maybe people were like, "Hey, wait a minute. What are you trying to pull here, you know?"
What's going on?
Yeah. But even then, if you look at the top, he still like has a bunch of I don't know how computers work. Hold up. He still has a bunch of songs in the top spot, like or near the top spot, like Despacito at number 5. Wait, where was the other song? Oh no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm stupid. I'm the ones all the way down to 39. Wow.
Wow.
Both features.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think he kind of goes and comes in like I don't know, sort of like just different motions, I guess you could say. Because I remember he released like 3 EDM singles back to back in like earlier this year with DJ Snake and who's the other person?
I don't know.
Major League.
Oh yeah, Major Lazer. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that was
wasn't Major Lazer the one with like the Cherry Bomb or whatever song?
What?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know anything about Pop Dakota. Don't give me that face. Okay,
Listen.
we establish this every episode. Someday he'll understand.
Yeah, someday. This basically has turned to us just looking at a chart and commenting on everything.
Yeah, I mean, it lets me know what's going
Is this
on.
a country artist on the charts?
Yes.
Luke Combs.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
He's from here. He played at the Bragg Jam a couple years back.
Huh.
Yeah. That's cool.
I haven't listened to Feels in its entirety. I'm not going to.
Oh, why
Yeah,
not?
there's a few songs
Is
that
it good?
I mean, other than the fact that it samples a bass line from what is it? Some Earth, Wind, and Fire song, like "Get Groove Tonight."
Oh my gosh, how many people are in that song? Calvin Harris featuring Pharrell, Katy Perry, and Big Sean.
Calvin Harris has basically become the DJ Khaled of new disco.
Oh.
That's basic. And by that, I mean he puts like 20 people on a song at once, and
It's like a
Yeah.
group project.
Yeah. Oh wait, okay. So Dakota and I were watching on Monday, right? Was it
What?
Monday when we were watching all the pop videos?
oh yeah, oh my gosh, no.
Those were
Music videos are,
sad.
I feel like they're on the decline now,
I love music videos, and I haven't seen very many good ones recently.
and that's because there aren't any good ones recently.
Well, think like they put the music video on Vivo. People watch the Vivo video to hear the song. They don't really care about
Yeah.
the music video.
I like the music videos. I love videos. I love movies. I love cinematography. I want to see it because I want to see how it reflects the artist, their interpretation.
You know what? I want to see a music video for Redbone by Childish Gambino. Like, he's had all this success and whatnot with his new album cycle, Awaken My Love, and yet he still hasn't released a music video for like any of the songs on there. I'm not sure if that's intentional or just that he doesn't want to, or then again, he's really busy with other stuff too. Like he acts, he does comedy, he has his own show. So yeah, he'd probably be more busy with
What's
that
his
than
show?
Atlanta. It's on FX.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
He actually won an Emmy recently, I think it was, for best director of a new series. I don't quote me
Oh,
on
he
that.
directs that too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Nice.
he writes a fair bit of it
So
as
he
well.
pretty much does like everything.
Yeah,
So we're going to go to commercial soon.
yeah, pretty soon in about like 30 minutes.
30
befo-
seconds.
30. I don't know.
See,
how
I
time
can't do
works.
numbers either.
Yeah.
He can't do numbers either.
All right, so before we turn
Although-
on the commercials.
Commercials.
Commercials. What song are we gonna play after the break, Kaylin?
We're going to play Phosphorescent's Wolves. So yeah, it's a good song. I think I'm picking it this week so Justin won't completely tear it apart.
Then again, we have Nathan here to tear it apart for us.
Yeah, but it's a good song still.
All right, so we'll see you after that. You're listening to WGUR 95.3 The Noise.
And we're back.
So, Kaylin, do you want to tell us what happened there?
Okay, so I was dragging the song to under the commercial, but then it kind of jumped above the commercial, and
The commercial ended before you could fix it, so the song played in the middle of the commercials.
yeah, I mean, we still played the commercials, all of the commercials
We're-
at around the time we should have played it. It was on accident. It wasn't my fault, I swear. I swear.
They're like, wow, that was the best commercial original soundtrack I think I've ever heard.
Yeah, I love that commercial. It's my favorite one.
Yeah.
What are they selling?
They're selling wolves.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
So that was Wolves by Phosphorescent.
Okay.
And that song is actually about his thoughts. Like the wolves are his thoughts. It's about mental disorders, all that, So what I really like it because it's just, a soothing, really sad song. It's not sad, but it's a good song.
Soothingly sad. It
Sometimes sad
it-
songs are good songs.
It numbs ya. That's basically all I got from that.
Okay, well, thoughts?
I liked it a fair bit. There is this one portion where you're saying like it's about mental disorder, and yet in the chorus it's saying that they're saying that they're on top of the hilltops or whatever, that they're beautiful. I'm not sure I don't really know what that line means, but if it means what I think it means, which is like it's sort of like glorifying mental disease, I guess.
I mean,
I mean-
that's the problem, though. A lot of people do glorify mental disease when it's treatable and you can get help. And so that's one of the things, like, maybe they don't realize that there's something wrong and they just think, oh, this is just me, you know?
Okay, then.
What are your thoughts, Nathan?
The song in
boy.
general or the lyric?
Song.
Lyrics are in the song.
Well-
I mean,
Yeah, you
Sure.
are allowed to mention the lyrics, but you can just do the song if you want.
I suppose I like the instrumentation. The was that like ukulele?
yeah, yeah, it sounds like a ukulele.
I think so, but there was one live version where he was just doing a guitar, so I'm not sure.
Was this the live version?
No, this
Well-
was the actual version.
Well, then why bring it up?
Because I'm allowed to, Dakota.
As a reference. Anyway, I like the combination of the string instruments and the background drone kind of accordion-esque drone.
Yeah, I like how simplistic it is. And this band, they actually have another song that I
Oh
like.
my gosh, they have another song?
Oh my gosh, Dakota, they do.
Oh wow, 2 songs?
Yeah, they have 3 actually. Maybe
What?
more. They might have more than 3.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. Anyway, so their other song.
I'm sorry. I say stupid things all the time as well, so I shouldn't be like making fun of other people for saying stupid stuff, but at
That
the same
wasn't
time
stupid.
Yeah, but you were just like
They have another song that I was about to talk about. You've said that before.
Yeah, but
Dakota, go in the corner.
fine.
Okay, he's in the corner now.
No, I'm not. Okay,
Now
I'm
he
in the
is.
corner.
Okay, so the band has another song that I enjoy, but the live version is so much better than the actual CD version. And so the live version is what I heard first, and I fell in love with the song, and that's where I found the band. And so the live version, you could just hear all of the emotion, and it's fantastic. Then I listened to the CD version, and it's just kind of flat and almost boring. So I'm gonna go buy the live version. It's a specific live version, not just like any live version. So yeah. But what do you rate it? Like out of 10?
I suppose like a 7 out of 10. I like the electric guitar, but I felt like they could have used the other instrumentation to bring it to a bit more of a climax.
Yeah.
It kind of seemed like it was climaxing, but at the same time, the guitars were as relaxing as pretty much the rest of it, so I don't know.
Yeah. It was a nice. I do like that song though. Okay, Dakota? Dakota, come back.
I give it a 9 out of 10. It's really good and I really like it. It's probably going to be on a playlist of mine sometime. I don't know, okay? I'm still in the corner. Help me out. They trapped me in a cage and I don't know what to do. Please help me.
There's no cage in here.
It's a cage of my emotions.
I hope y'all heard that.
I hope so too, because I screamed really loud for that.
I think we need the counseling center as a sponsor.
Yeah, I mean, considering on YouTube, our last episode, we put these on YouTube, by the way, make it or break it.
Yeah.
We call it episodes.
Yeah, I name the episodes whenever I upload them, and
I happen to be there,
Yeah.
and so we were trying to figure out the name, and it's called Real Sad Boy Couch Hours, and
Yeah.
Sad Boy is BOI, like boy.
Yeah.
I thought you were referring to episode like when Dakota had like a breakdown.
No, I think there's too many of those.
We've only had 3 episodes, and there's so many iconic moments. We're yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really love this song.
Yay!
Yeah.
Someone likes my music.
That's a first.
That is a first.
I like the vocal delivery. It was kind of laid back but also slightly strained
Yeah.
in some ways.
Well, actually, I heard a recording of this song, and it was live, and it was not nearly as good. So I'm not sure if the guy was just feeling it one day and he wasn't feeling the other song one day. I'm not sure. So yeah.
Oh. Well, we still have about a minute left.
So Dakota, your song? Are you gonna talk about it real quick? Or no?
All right, I guess I'll talk about the song that I'm going to put up real quick. So the song that I'm going to be putting, that we're going to play after the break is Animal Collective's FloriDada, which came off of their latest album from 2016, Painting With. It's a very different song for them, I want to say, because they're used to using a lot of like reverb and stuff with their music and whatnot, having these really long and drawn out passages. Meanwhile, this one's very straightforward, very dry, and a lot more. I don't want to say simplistic, but you'll hear it when it comes on. So, yeah. After the break, we're going to be playing Animal Collective's FloriDada. Thank you so much for listening. You're listening to WGUR 95.3, The Noise.
The noise.
The Noise! And we are back. Welcome to WGUR 95.3 The Noise. This is Make It or Break It. And the song that you just listened to, excuse me. Sorry, I had to cough. Was FloriDada by Animal Collective. So yeah, what did you guys think of that?
It was fun.
It was entertaining. There was a lot going on.
Yeah.
It was pretty good.
I had to listen to that again like one or two more times just to kind of get it all.
Oh.
It was funny. I was getting kind of like not Beach Boys influence, but like the loads of vocals did kind of make me think Beach Boys, and then they played like the Wipeout sample.
I swear, every time I talk about Animal Collective with someone has to bring up the Beach Boys influence because they harmonize and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it does have, I agree. I don't know much by the Beach Boys, besides, the stuff that everyone knows. So, I mean, I totally agree with that, though.
I mean, it sort of works a bit more here because they don't really have the reverb and stuff, which I feel like makes the connection stronger. But with some of their earlier stuff, even though they did have like harmonies and stuff with one another and layering it atop one another, it didn't really make sense because it felt a lot more spaced out and whatnot. Yeah. So.
Also, I like how they did the whole repetition thing without it being campy or annoying. Because sometimes there's the repetition of like certain phrases. Like, they do have the chorus, but they did Florida. They said Florida so much that it could have been really annoying if they didn't do it right. So it was good how they did it.
Well, it seemed like from the beginning the repetition was kind of the instrumentation itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
like the backing vocals pretty much were the instruments.
Yeah.
At least in the beginning.
And then the random laughter, and then the song came back, and it sounded pretty different. I like that.
Oh.
So, I love when songs have breaks in the middle that just kind of give you a second to collect your thoughts. Then they're like, "We're back."
I honestly really love the bass sound effects that they used for that, where it's just like, boy, it sounds like it sounds like someone like doing it themselves, but the throat is just like tightening, even though it's not like, like, what were you laughing at?
The fact that you're trying to, imitate it.
Yeah, the imitation was funny.
Okay. So, yeah. I have nothing else to say, to be honest. I mean, other than the fact that the music video for this is really weird, not gonna lie. It's basically like Florida, the state, is just like swishing around in the ocean while like two like CGI characters that are very poorly processed are like basically do some like yoga or I don't know, some weird stuff, and then all of a sudden like I don't know how to explain it. It's really weird.
Were they doing yoga on like the dancing Florida?
The swishing Florida.
I like to think they were doing it in the water outside of Florida.
Wait, they were in the water?
Yeah, they were in the water.
You can't do yoga in the water, you'll die. Fun fact. Don't do that.
Is this from personal experience?
Yes, I'm dead. I'm a ghost. I am a ghost.
Rip. Rippin' pupperinos.
I love dogs.
So, yeah, I guess it sort of makes sense considering the weird choices for instrumental that they have with like the very blippy synths and the winding bass and whatnot, and the very simple percussion. Like most of it's just like dun 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 dun. It doesn't change throughout, I don't think.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, and I just remembered this, but most of Painting With was based off of was influenced from some town in North Carolina. I think it's called Abbeville. I'm not sure, or Ansleyville, some ville that starts with an A, where apparently there can be like random drum circles that happen in the middle of the street.
That sounds awesome. I want to go there.
It can get up to like 30 members at a time in a drum circle, and it's just really crazy.
That sounds.
Do they give out drums, or is this like bring your own drum?
I think it's bring your own drum.
Maybe everyone's just like carrying around drums.
Yeah,
and they see someone with a drum and just starts beating on it. Like,
yes.
Join me.
Wait, let me try to find the name of this town so I can get it right.
Because this sounds like a perfect vacation spot.
Yeah.
Or living spot. Like, just retire to this place.
Just retire to banging drums on a table.
Yep.
Well, not a table, but all right. Come on. Let me find it. Find it.
We'll find it eventually, someday.
Phone, work. No, not pitchfork. I don't need pitchfork.
We'll find it. Might be after the next song.
No one wants.
Phone machine broke.
Yeah.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Is that what it said?
No.
Oh.
Oh, that's the meme.
Yeah, that's the meme. Why don't you know any memes?
I used to know all the memes, but then I went on a cruise, and then I got out of the loop, and now I don't know anything. And that was like a year ago. So for a brief time, I was caught up on all of the memes. Not anymore. Sorry.
I'm still trying to find it. Where?
Just find it at the commercial.
But then we're going on to another track.
You can just mention it, Dakota. Okay.
I failed myself. I don't.
Darn.
It's okay.
No. It is okay because I do that every day.
Me too. Me too.
It's every day, bro.
Yeah, you would know that. I mean, Nathan is one of the guys that Dakota locked in the room.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. I did talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
we exposed the story sadly before he could hear.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. We were kind of overreacting.
yeah, I mean, I could get one of those doors unlocked really quickly, but to be fair, weren't you all just woken up and you're like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah, we
no?
were kind of panicking.
Yeah, I mean, that's understandable. You had just woken up. Okay, so you wanna announce your song because we're about to go to commercial.
Okay, the song I picked is by She and Him. It's called Don't Look Back. She and Him is a band of Zooey Deschanel, the actress, and M. Ward, the fairly popular folk singer. Their music.
M. Ward was in it.
Yeah, he's the him in the She and Him. Yeah, but it's kind of 60s inspired instrumentation.
Fun.
Um,
Fun.
Yeah.
One of our first songs was a 60s inspired song, and Justin hated it. I think we all kind of
Wait, was
disliked
that
it.
The
The Birds one.
yeah.
That one was weird.
Speaking of which, wasn't one of our first songs also a duo of a male and a female.
Yes.
Us the duo.
And then the boot song.
That we're just going over previous episodes like it's nostalgia at this point.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see you after the break.
It's Asheville, dang it!
And we're back.
I,
Dakota just found out what the song, the place was. The city.
The town.
The drum circle place.
So
England.
England. It's Abbey Road.
England is my city. But that was Don't Look Back by She and Him. That's from their second album called Volume 2. M. Ward kind of does the guitar and orchestration, and then they have a studio band play the backing instruments. And Zooey Deschanel writes all the songs and plays piano.
Nice.
They started making music together because they did a soundtrack song, and then it kind of progressed from there. The more recent albums are admittedly stronger than Volume 2, but they only had songs from the first two albums. So
I like that song. I like that they had the whole Greek mythology reference at the beginning.
yeah,
Unless I'm hallucinating. That
Orpheus
was okay.
yeah.
Good. Yeah, no, I absolutely love the Greek mythology stuff, legends, all that, especially the story of Persephone. So it's good stuff.
Nice memes.
Memes, yeah, totally, Dakota. That's a meme.
Yeah. I mean, the myths of Greece were the memes of now.
I thought you were gonna say they were the memes of then because everybody like.
Well,
I think that's
no,
what
it's an analogy. Like myths to Greece are memes to now.
Okay, yeah, sure,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. I'll back you up on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Back then you had Hercules. Now you have Harambe.
Yes, that is true.
All right. So, one thing I noticed about the track was the fact that the drums were weirdly mixed. Like during the break, during the bridge, there were like I could hear snare drums almost exclusively in my right ear, while there were more of like bells and sleigh bells over on the left channel and stuff like that. I thought that was I don't think it was bad per se, but I was just like,
Well, I think of anything that might be an homage to, I think it was referenced when you listen to the Bird song. A lot of the times from in the 60s when stereo was just coming out, a lot of times they would put the percussion on like its own track, or put like separate the types of percussion out and put them on the sides and have the instruments and vocals in the center, or the instruments and vocals just on their totally own track.
Yeah,
why would
so
they do that?
it's because stereo. They were
What-
experimenting to see what they could and could not do. You know, like Led Zeppelin, they have the weird stuff. I love the whole like stereo goes all around and bounces around. Like if you listen to it in a car really loud, it's really cool.
Yeah, by that point they were kind of thinking of mixing it in terms of representing how you would see the band live and like the positioning of the actual instruments.
Yeah.
Because the drums are generally going to be in the middle of the stage in most cases. But I think in the beginning they just kind of thought it was cool to do whatever, pretty much.
Yeah.
May as well just put the drums on their own track.
We
'cause
have
you can do that
mentioned
now.
we have mentioned that all the drums were in one ear and everything else was in the other ear, and Justin really hated that. Remember, like
Oh, yeah.
the Birds song, I think, and
Yeah.
so that's kind of what they were doing, but
Well-
not nearly as bad.
They had each percussion instrument on a different. So,
Maybe.
So that was. What do you mean maybe? We just listened to it. I was there.
I'm not saying that you're right or wrong. I'm just saying, okay, yeah, sure,
Maybe.
okay, whatever.
Just keep hissing
Anyway.
until 5 minutes are over.
Okay, no, Dakota, stop. Let Nathan talk.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying to think of what to say.
Did we ever wait? Did we grade the last song?
No, you didn't.
No, we didn't grade the last song.
Can we do that real quick and then grade your song?
Okay, good.
Okay, so the last one was
FloriDada, real quick.
6.5.
6.5.
Maybe a 7.
Yeah, I give
Out
it
of 10.
I give it a 9.5. I rate
That's the same. That's basically the same around, give or take some, of what we gave the first song.
nice.
Okay, and so this song, I enjoyed it. 7.5 or 8, depending on how I feel. That day, certain days of the week.
Do you not know how you feel right now?
Okay, I'll give it an 8 right now.
Okay. Oh darn! I should have went on more of a tangent with you because I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. I mean, I kind of liked it, but at the same time, I was just I don't know.
I think She and Him is an artist that a lot of people think is an acquired taste, or
Yeah.
you either love it or hate it.
It could be an acquired taste, and we have to listen to more of them and see.
The vocalist reminds me a lot of the lead singer for that other band you showed me, Memory House. I feel
Yeah.
like, as well as just the general setup of the band.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
yeah.
She and Him did come first, though.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it. I don't know. Maybe a 6 out of 10.
I say 10 out of 10 because I, of course, chose it.
I don't even give 10 out of 10s to the songs I even pick. I feel bad.
Wait, what did I give Wolves? Did I give it like a 7?
I don't know.
Because if I gave it anything lower than like a 9, I regret that because I'm thinking about that now and I'm like, that's one of my favorite songs. What am I
Well.
thinking?
Well, too bad. You done goofed if
Oh well.
you done did that.
Oh well. I was thinking objectively, not subjectively. I think that's the correct wording. Oh well.
Okay then.
Anyway, so
If I have to think critically, I suppose in relation to their later work, I'd give it a 7 out of 10, maybe.
yeah.
So they're like wine. It gets better with age.
Well,
I guess.
Zoe Deschanel kind of became a better singer over time, and they got a little bit more experimental with their instrumentation. Although they did do like a cover of classics, which seems kind of like a cop out, but it actually performed pretty well, and it was good.
That's good.
They also have like Christmas albums.
Oh yeah.
That's like some of their more popular work, actually.
I don't like Christmas music. It's so overdone. I can't stand it.
Half of the songs that we have in the catalog for this station are just Christmas songs.
Yeah, we're like, oh, there's an artist. Oh no,
It's a Christmas song.
it's a Christmas song.
Nathan was like, "Oh hey, the Paul McCartney. Let's see what they have." And it was, what was it again?
Simply having a wonderful Christmas time.
Like, okay, thanks, but
Well, we should just like play a bunch of Christmas music in the middle of like March.
Darn, we should have done it. Well,
No.
we weren't here in July, I guess.
Dakota-
So it couldn't have been Christmas in July.
they said that at the meeting. Remember?
Oh, yeah,
They're
we
like,
can't.
don't play Christmas music. It's weird.
Well, then why would you have it? Why don't you like?
It's
keep
so
it
that
out
you
of the
can listen.
catalog
You
and-
can't, because you'd have to put it back in the catalog every year.
Well,
Just bring up
well,
like
then
Pandora
why would
and click
why would
Christmas
they
mix.
why would they give me the suggestion to do so by putting it in the catalog?
They're assuming you're an adult.
Look, if I see Jingle Bells, I'm gonna click that.
Well,
I'll get in the corner again.
oh yay! I didn't have to tell him this time.
I hate you all.
No, he doesn't. Anyway, so yeah, it was nice having you, Nathan.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
You're welcome.
If it was just me and Dakota, it probably would have just transgressed into craziness.
We one of us would have been dead by the end of the
They would have
episode.
both been in the corner probably.
We would have just been playing music to try to cover up our discrepancies.
Our inability to function.
Yeah. Anyway, so thank you for listening to this show. We had fun.
If you didn't catch all of this live, you can check out our YouTube channel, Make It or Break It. We also have a Twitter, make_it_break_it_. So yeah, check both of those out.
And we're going to make a Facebook. We'll announce it on Twitter.
As well as probably on the station when it's time for that.
Yeah.
So we'll see you next time. You're listening to WGUR 95.3.
The noise.